EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Best comeback of the century. Best comeback of the century. Can we take it there? Can we go there for a little bit? Can we go there for a little bit?
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. They'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Second and 3.
So, way to step up and make sure that he cannot throw that ball. Way to step up, bruh.
And it's third and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
Yeah, way to step up and do what y'all gotta do. Way to step up and really take it there. That's what we gotta do. We gotta step up and take it there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this blitz. Follow the blitz up. Let's go.
Tackle to tackle. You gotta get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
I knew he would do that. I knew he would.
And this is going to be another first down.
That's my fault for leaving it wide open. No pass rush, no nothing. No pressure at all. Disgusting, man.
Here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail?
Look at this, bruh.
Anyone near the guy throwing the
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson.
You have to make that play, bruh. Have to make that play. You have to make it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Killing me, man.
To about the 19-yard line.
Killing me.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the young man was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip.
We gotta get the run game started.
He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Oh, man. Y'all killing me, man.
The tight end Gates, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco.
God, what are you doing?
But incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd
killing
down.
me.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
You're killing me, man.
51 yards on the punt there.
Flacco, you gotta play better, bro.
Take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on
There we go. Way to step up. He's not that good. He's playing with Mitch Trubisky, bro.
There is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Robinson's got
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
We look terrible right now. We look so bad. We're just allowing this team to just run and do anything against us.
They've got a 1st down in the red zone. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
We look bad right now, and I don't like it. Let's go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and roll them off.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run forward Tariq Cohen, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is third and goal. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. On third down, Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Setting up the throw, Flacco. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey, and that's complete to Gates. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On third down, Lindsey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pick up there, 20 yards. seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Second and goal from the 1. And Flacco keeps it himself. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky completes it to Miller. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Trubisky to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Here's
Flacco. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
He had that ball off. That's all that matters.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, shoot!
Play action, Flacco. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Flacco from the gun. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
One of the advantages of zone defenses I remember is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. We'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. He's got Burton here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating off play action, Flacco. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's complete to Meredith. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Flacco off play action. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To pass, Flacco. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start things on 1st with Torrey Cohen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ran, 47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Hey, check.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 19 in picking up the first. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 34. Mike 34.
Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's complete. It's Miller. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Smith. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any... out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, Flacco. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders. His second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
That's it, baby. We got one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. Oh, Cohen lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
You're over here. Hey, we got to get this stop here.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. This is the tight end Fant. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know, you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Lock in. Hey, Mike 7. Check, 47. Hey, here we go. Mike's 47.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Lock in.
Trubisky to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
64.
Now it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cullen. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Alert. Hey, Delta.
Here's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Trubisky to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now it's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Throwing now is Trubisky. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, but it's going to be second down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. I thought you go on the field, but okay. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The Broncos take over first and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll look to throw. The Sanders has got it complete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance as they...
The London Black Knights are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Bears are now on the clock. The Columbus Caps are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Columbus Caps are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Columbus Caps are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock.
weird.